Yo guys, and welcome to this squad battles video, guys. Ultimate difficulty is near impossible this year to get a clean sheet, to do anything, guys, honestly. So what I'm going to be doing, guys, is first of all you're going to see a little intro where we're going to be talking about the kind of, what gives you the points, what doesn't give you the points. And then at the same time, guys, you're going to be seeing me doing it with my teammate, my friend. And you're going to be seeing how how you can make it work in a duo. Obviously, comment down below if you're looking for a duo, guys. It's not that hard if you have two people doing it. It's a lot easier, guys. It's easy. It's down the side and into the middle. That's it, guys. You'll see it in the gameplay. Let's get straight into it. To get yourself your maximum points, guys, first of all, very important, you need 5 goals. Very, very important, guys. 5 goals is the priority. It doesn't matter what you do. It has to be happening. You do not get more points for scoring more, so do not bother scoring more, guys. Do not bother. Get your 5 goals, you're sorted. Next, guys, clean sheet bonus. Easy as. Honestly, it is what it is. Get your clean sheet as much as you can, because I know how difficult it is to face these opponents. I know how difficult Ultimate and Legendary can be, so make sure to do your best and try and get a clean sheet. Next, guys, you want to make sure that you get your 10 shots on target. Now, you'll be seeing how to get shots on target anyway in the clip, so don't worry about that, guys. Obviously with that you'll get your corners. I got a corner glitch. It should be down somewhere with the chapter below, so make sure to check out the corner glitch as well, guys, to get your corners. And lastly, guys, possession 1, and obviously tackles and pass accuracy. All of these are not as important and they will happen naturally, and I wouldn't worry too much about them personally, just because it's just getting yourself worried over something that you don't have full control over all the time. Guys, in terms of what you can lose for offsides, fouls, red cards, yellow cards, and obviously goals conceded. Make sure to skip on all of those. Make sure none of those happen to you, guys, and you'll get the most maximum points. That's the truth, guys, at the end of the day. So here we are, guys. Obviously we're about to start this kind of journey, really, because ultimate difficulty is a goddamn journey, guys. Now what you'll be seeing is that you should really utilize the weaknesses of the opposition. For example, here Bonucci's right back. You have a very slow defense. What your goal is, guys, you have to have a formation, by the way, that's obviously going to be wide. So 4-3-3, great example. 4-4-2, great example, guys. You should be seeing the controller as well, guys. We're using 4-4-2 in this game at this point, as you can see, straight down the middle, guys. The most important thing you'll ever learn with this against ultimate difficulty, you need to just keep playing it straight down the middle, guys. Down the side, down the side, down the middle. That's what I was meant to say, guys. As we obviously created a very early chance with De Bruyne, cutting inside with the pie, guys. You heard what the points are given for, yeah? This is what you need to remember. It is all about gaining those points early on. Getting the shots up, getting the corners done. In this game, you might not be able to see exactly how you're supposed to get corners, but I'll do a little tutorial at the end anyway, so make sure to stay tuned for that. You'll see it. As we give away a foul there, sadly. But yeah, guys, the corner tutorial, because we kind of... Ultimate difficulty is very hard. You're not always going to have the time for it, guys. So the corner tutorial I'm going to cut off from my legendary video and show it to you guys, because it's the perfect way of kind of showcasing what, how to do it, basically, guys. We'll deal with that later. For now, guys, as you can see, we're constantly trying to go down the wing and then cut it down inside. Corners is kind of like a cheat code, guys. It allows you to kind of go down the side, obviously get a shot off. We've been unlucky there because obviously it gets blocked off, but that's okay. Look, we're here, just run and shoot. Try and green time it, guys. I'll be honest with you, I have a green time tutorial on my channel, so make sure to check that out. But guys, try to green time, because what happens is the keeper just kind of spazzes out. The keeper can't deal with it, and that's kind of what you want. It gives you an opportunity to kind of get early goals from positions you usually wouldn't, guys. As you can see, we're going to score a very nice goal here by just controlling De Bruyne, cutting it to the outside. Bang, nice finish there from De Bruyne, and we're already up 2-0. This puts us in a very, very strong position. Yes, we kind of slow down with the momentum. The AI kind of catches up, because the AI always manages to catch up, and you kind of have to weather the storm against the AI. Because the AI will always find a way to kind of fraud their way back into the game. You'll see a lot in this game, just the nonsense that goes their way. It's just so random, and it's just uncontrolled, guys, and it's not fun. As our keeper picks up the ball there. And in terms of defending, let me give you some tips, guys, in terms of defending. Make sure that both of you know some basics. For example, if a player is running down the side like this, exactly like that, but they're running down the side like that for for the opposition, what you have to be doing is you're going to have to be watching out on the pass to the inside, guys, because that's what they're going to do. They're not going to usually cross it. They're just going to try and pass it back into the inside or dribble into you and get the ball back. So make sure to just keep backing off. And that's kind of the goal generally with this ultimate squad battles, guys. It's just about backing off. Constantly you back off, allow them to kind of run straight and make that mistake, guys. That's how you get it done. Obviously we win the header there because we're controlling it with 2 players, something you would not be able to do on solo at all, guys. Hence why solo is impossible this year pretty much. I'm trying to get a video for you guys though, don't worry. I'm trying to get a video for you guys, but for now we obviously have only got this, but I'm going to try and do it, guys. If we, in fact, you know what, guys, I'm going to do it right now. If we hit 30 likes, I'm going to get it for you guys. If we hit 30 likes, I am going to release it. And obviously that's not that big of a goal, so I'm going to keep working on that in the meantime, whilst you guys obviously have this tutorial for now. But like I said, comment down below if you want to work together, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe as well, because obviously this helps the channel grow. This helps to get us a bigger audience and obviously allows our community to grow a bit more, guys, as we obviously try and deal with some nonsense from the AI over here. You look, they're going to be doing these passes. You have to kind of be vigilant. You have to kind of just slow it down sometimes. Think about what they're going to do next, and obviously let them kind of make that mistake. A lot of it is about making them letting them make the mistake, guys. As we have here, as I said before, they're going to try and cut it back into the middle as they do there, but thankfully they're offside, which is kind of the goal, really. If you can get them offside by some miracle, then you are blessed, guys. You genuinely are blessed. As we try and make that run down the side again, we have a player in the box, Heung-min Son. There we go, guys, 3-0. And that's what you're going to be getting by doing those runs down the wing. Your players will outpace the defenders at times, especially when they're Aspilicueta, Bonucci, and all those kind of players. So what you're going to be doing, guys, is crossing it in. And then, you know, it's down to your manual heading. I haven't done a heading tutorial really, because I mean that's not really a point to do a heading tutorial. I might do a corner tutorial for you guys, but not a heading one, because I just don't know what to really like do. It's just manual, guys. It's down to you practicing it and giving it a go, really, and not running away from headers. That's the best way to deal with it. As we obviously have the AI, this is where the danger zone is. We get a bit lucky because they actually take a shot off. We actually get the rebound as well, so we get a bit lucky, and obviously there's a lot of relief when that happens. My teammate Shove obviously passed it all the way up there, but that's okay, guys. Things will happen, don't worry about it. Look, you're 3-0 up, you have 60% possession, you have, you know, all the points that you basically need. They're going your way, guys. They're going your way. So at the moment you shouldn't stress, you shouldn't have to worry, guys. It's looking all good. But like I said, the AI always finds a way back into the game. So you need to be careful. At the end of the day, you just need to be very, very careful. You need to, like I said, back off, go into the tackle, bang. And obviously my teammate here, as you can see, he's been slow with it because we have time. Down the wing, guys. I keep nearly dropping my controller. Wan-Bissaka obviously with a dreadful pass because he's just not a good passer. And make sure you have very good passing wing backs, because otherwise you're going to have trouble like that. Hey guys, look, we're watching. Look how we backed off there. Obviously we get a bit away with that because, I mean, it's just something you can't defend, guys, and you'll get that against Ultimate. There will be situations where you just can't defend it. That's not your fault. That's not your fault, guys. Remember that. That's not your fault. It just is what it is with the AI. You know, obviously we have Pickford here, taking our time, really. Go down the wing and get it going, guys. Get it going. Bang. Heung-min Son's making the run. We obviously see the back post here. And there's just no way to play in it, really. We get a bit unlucky there. Maybe should have taken a shot for the stats. Because, guys, I remember 10 shots on target is kind of what you're aiming for. See, backing off, and we get the ball back. It doesn't allow the AI to drill past you, which is very difficult. But if you manage to kind of learn that method, you'll be good. Obviously, my teammate kind of run into me there. Bit unlucky, guys, but it happens. Like I said before, do not stress. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to reiterate this, guys. Just do not stress in this difficulty, because as soon as you stress, the AI, it feels like they read on, like they breathe your fear, you know. They just love it. They just love it, because as soon as that happens, it just, everything goes against you. So you don't want to stress. You want to make sure everything's, you know, calm, composed, and obviously you get it done. I think we get sent here. Yeah, I got sent. But we'll be able to deal with this. I mean, it does end up in a corner. With corners, really, if you bring out your keeper a bit to the front, you should be okay, really. Just because the crosses are usually very bad. As you can see, De Bruyne bang straight to Saint-Maximin, and you can start your counter attack, guys. I'm obviously controlling Saint-Maximin there. That's not Saint-Maximin on the ball. And here, obviously, I'm just like, you know what, let me cross it to the back post, but Son is not in the most ideal position ever, guys. But that's okay. We don't stress. Like I said, guys, we don't stress. We check the stats at half-time. That's the next thing, guys. Check the stats. What's going on? Good possession. Yep, 13 shots, but you'll find out in a second, only 4 on target, which is bad. That's really, really bad. But, like I said before, we don't stress because the priority is 5 goals, guys. Now, if we concede at this point, we do not panic because we can still get into the 3k points, guys, if we concede. So that's okay. Of course, your goal is to never concede, but nonsense will happen, and it's something I didn't really want to take out of the video because I want you to know this. It doesn't matter how well you defend all game or play, incredible, whatever. The AI will always find some silly way to get a goal, and usually it's from nothing. It's just absolutely from nothing. So that's why you don't panic. You just keep going. You get the goals, and you finish off the game. That's your goal, guys. That's your big goal. As we see, obviously the AI is kind of trying to grow into the game here and cause me a bit more problems, me and my teammate here. But what you'll notice is Bonucci's going to get more involved because that's what they do, the AI. They bring the wing backs up, obviously, if they need to attack a bit more urgently, which is good for us. It allows us to counter down those sides, guys, which is exactly what you want. So you know, take it as a positive, guys. Even though there's more pressure, if you get the ball back and then obviously go and attack in an effective way, you'll be all good, guys, and that's what you want. At the end of the day, literally, that's the dream. You want to be okay on the counter attacks. As we see here, De Bruyne, bang, space is opened up. The problem is obviously, it's just that, I mean, it's annoying, it should be a goal, but what can you do, guys? You can't control everything. And this was one of the situations where you couldn't with Saint Maxima, but the AI does some stupid things like that sometimes, which obviously works in your favor. You will not complain. That gives you extra time to, and obviously a little bit of an extra emphasis going forward because you get the ball back in a way that you know you probably shouldn't against the ultimate AI. But guys, no panic, you know what I mean? No panic, guys. It's 3-0, we got lots of time here. Even if this is 1-0, no panic, guys. No panic. Number 1 rule. You ever panic, you're in trouble, guys. That's the truth. As we obviously have the AI back on the ball here, kind of getting into the game. We kind of allowed it to get into the game, I'll be honest with you. We have a bit of trouble here, but great save. Absolutely incredible save there from Pickford, which saves us, really. It puts us in a better position. AI is going to kind of get us here. Sometimes the AI does this, it passes close. But look at this, guys. I mean, it's annoying to concede something like that. It's just annoying. It's painful. But this is what Squad Battles is all about. The pain. The ultimate difficulty pain. Jordan Henderson scoring scissor kicks. I mean, like, where do you see this kind of nonsense? Not even on eFootball will you see this. It just is what it is, guys, really. But, you know, we don't give up here. We don't give up. And look what happens right now, right away. Look what happens. Bang, I just white timed there. I white timed that. What? Saint Maximin on his left, white timed against ultimate difficulty and no save from the goalkeeper. Pickford, I think that was. I mean, nonsense, but we take it. 4-1. At this point, we think, alright, we get one more goal. Maybe we'll get a corner or two at least in that time. And obviously, we get some shots on target. Let's go for it. Get the ball back with Marcelo. Straight away, bang, the pie's there. And obviously, what's going to happen here? We should be scoring, but guys, EA Sports, we should pass down an open net, by the way. Always pass those on an open net because, I mean, you just want to solidify your position. There was no need for us to shoot. Gives us an extra goal, like shot on goal, but it does not really, you know, benefit us in the way we need to. But look, as you can see, top left, shots on target 7. At this point, we know if we score, it's practically going to be 8, which is okay. We're not going to prioritize shots on target after that because we don't want to concede too many goals. And usually with shots, you're going to basically lose the possession of the ball. You do not want to do that in positions where you're not trying to concede. So you'd probably go for the corners, since I think we had 3 corners after half time. 2, I think it was. So, you know, get the keeper out here, easy, get the ball back. And no panic, guys. Like I said, no panic. 70th minute, you got time. Priority is the 5 goals. If you don't get the corners, if you don't get a possession, not the end of the world, guys. Not the end of the world. Now, as you can see, that was just absolutely dreadful from Bruno Fernandes. I really don't understand what the point of that was from him. Like, I just didn't know why he did it like that. I just didn't expect that myself. Obviously the AI is attacking here. We're pushing up a bit because we're like, right, we need a goal, we need to push up a bit. Very good defending from my teammate here, incredible defending. Obviously I get a ball back here as well. That's the teamwork you want to have. Obviously that's the kind of communication you want to have. Pressure the opponent and get the ball back. As we run with the pie here, we see Saint Maximin at the back post. You know what's coming, guys. Saint Maximin with the header, and that's 5-1. Now you've done the 5 goals, so your priority is now to try and get corners, guys. Let me just explain corners really quickly for you. So with corners, what you want to really be doing, guys, is you want to, at the end of the day, just go down the byline and run diagonally down towards the defender. You should be seeing a clip. It should be popping up, and you want to basically run diagonally down like that, because that's the way to do it, guys. That's the one way you can get yourself your corners. And yes, it's not going to work every time, and it actually works better if you have a dribbler that's very good on the ball, like say Maximan. For some reason, they tackle them differently, but that's okay, guys. That's exactly what you want to have. And obviously, if you don't have good dribblers, it's going to be struggle anyway. But don't panic, guys. Like I said before, don't panic. In any situation, never panic. There's no need, guys. As you can see, obviously, we're defending a lot here. It's a bit problematic, but we get the ball back because we stepped back and then just retrieved it, guys, which is exactly what you have to be doing as well yourself. We're going to try and obviously go down the side here. Obviously, you'll probably see at least one corner that we got this way. I don't remember exactly at what point you'll see it, but you'll see it in a second, because we're still trying to attack and create something here. Son of just an absolutely dreadful pass though. And obviously at this point you stress a bit, you're a bit shaky because you're like, oh, I don't want to concede now to the AI. And the AI kind of time wastes, man. It's like it knows you're trying to do something, so it's like, let me just time waste and not give this guy anything. But it's okay. We tried to get the ball back there. We know this is going to be problematic, but good save from Pickford as always. 86th minute, we're not really getting the corners. At this point, it's about just mitigating the circumstances and making sure we don't concede. If we can get a ball back here and counter, brilliant. Obviously, we do. De Bruyne is going to make that pass, if I'm correct. He's going to pass out front to the pie. And now you guys will see. Say Maxim is obviously making that run on the back post, but we don't need goals, guys. Remember, it's only 5 goals that you get it for. And look, down the side. Run into him, bang, you get a corner, guys. I don't think we get another corner consecutively here, because we get a bit screwed here by Cavani with like the maddest tackle ever. But basically right here is when you're going to run diagonally. Oh yeah, that's what happened. I just avoided the tackle somehow. Like, I'm just a good left stick dribbling god, and that's what happens, guys. But look, end of the day, that's exactly what you're going to be doing. Down the side, bang. Run diagonally, get the corner. And I think here we get a bit unlucky and not getting another corner, because it's just one of the situations where the AI gets the ball wherever happens. Like, apparently that's not a corner. I mean, what can I do? Like, what else do you want me to do, EA Sports? But that's okay, guys. Look, at the end of the day, you get the win, you get 5-1, and you'll see how many points we got. Imagine we got the corners and we got the clean sheet, guys. This would be a 3,300 point game easily, and that's what's scary about this whole thing, guys. It's just too good. This method is the one that works, guys. Down the side, bang, into the middle. That's how you're going to score your goals. That's how you're going to cause the problem for the opposition. Guys, you know how much I love you. Make sure to like and subscribe as always. Make sure to share with a friend, guys. Bang, that's how you defeat Ultimate. Solo tutorial coming up. Let's go.